Good morning and welcome to your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing for Tuesday, July 11th. We have fairly decent conditions out there this morning other than the humidity and the warmer temperatures, just some upper level cirrus cloudiness and some mid-level cloudiness moving across the region. Going to see a fairly tranquil day in precipitation and lightning chances today, seeing those chances below 5% throughout the remainder of the day. But we'll have that heat and humidity building across the region and the beginning of a heat wave for the Mid-Atlantic region starting today, lasting through at least Friday. Looking at our surface analysis as of 9Z this morning, we have a weakening complex of showers and thunderstorms across the western portions of the Mid-Atlantic region, as well as Pennsylvania this morning. It's going to be continuing to move towards our region for the afternoon hours while weakening. That's just going to provide us with abundance of upper level cirrus cloudiness and a very slight chance of a light rain shower, most likely from about 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock this afternoon. Continue to have a weakening surface boundary across the Carolinas that's going to wash out today, and that's going to allow for us to kind of be in between systems over the Midwest and also system across the Carolinas, just giving us hot and humid conditions for the Wallops region. Looking at our observation page from this morning, we do have the infrared satellite overlaid on those observations as well as the radar. We have those cirrus cloudiness and mid-level cloudiness moving from the west to the east today. That's going to be remain the same throughout the afternoon hours and continue to increase as the showers and thunderstorms continue to weaken across the western portions of the Mid-Atlantic region and providing us with just the upper level cirrus cloudiness and some mid-level cloudiness across our region. Temperatures are warming quite nicely this morning. Saw temperatures in the lower 70s for our lows last night. We are already in the upper 70s this morning under southwesterly winds off the land. That's going to allow us to see temperatures in the low 90s today for highs, and we will see those heat index values over 100 today as we move in the afternoon hours with the dew points in the mid 70s. So it will be very hot and humid for our afternoon hours. Looking at our current conditions as of 8 a.m. this morning, looking at a few clouds at 11,000 feet, a broken deck at 25,000 feet, unrestricted visibilities, a wind out of the 220 azimuth at 6 knots, temperature at 78 degrees, and relative humidity at 83%. Looking at our risk chart for today, we're going to have green conditions for precipitation and also for lightning throughout the day today into the overnight hours. The winds will be increasing this afternoon, especially towards the later afternoon. We'll have a yellow for winds approaching the advisory criteria of 25 knots. So for this morning, we'll just have southwest winds 8 to 13 knots, increasing for the mid-afternoon to the south-southwest at 10 to 15 knots and gusting to 22 knots. And then by late afternoon, we'll have south-southwesterly winds at 12 to 17 knots, gusting to 23 knots. And possibly flirting with that 25 knot criteria as I've mentioned. Temperatures will be quickly rising this morning, seeing temperatures in the 80s and then rising up in the upper 80s by noontime. We'll see a high of 91 degrees today, and with those hot and humid conditions we'll have heat index values over 100 degrees, and that will be likely for this afternoon into the late afternoon hours. Seeing a yellow for this morning into the late morning hours, and then an orange criteria for our mid-afternoon hours with that before the sea breeze moves on shore for the late afternoon hours. We'll see just a yellow for that time period. Overnight tonight, we'll see those winds starting to die down. We'll move into the overnight hours. We'll have temperatures bottoming out in the mid to upper 70s, looking at a low of 77 degrees tonight. We will have a very slight chance of a passing rain shower, as I mentioned earlier, with that decaying shower and thunderstorm complex moving towards our region. Most likely that will not happen, looking at about a 5 to 10% chance of that occurring, and that will most likely occur anywhere from about 3 to 5 o'clock this afternoon if it does. Our terminal forecast for the next 24 hours, looking at a few clouds currently at 11,000 feet, a broken deck at 25,000 feet. By later on this morning, we'll have a few clouds at 8,000 feet, a few clouds at 12,000 feet, continuing with that broken deck at 25,000 feet. As I mentioned this afternoon, we'll have that slight chance of a brief light rain shower, but in general we'll have a few clouds at 4,000 feet with some fair weather cumulus, a few clouds at 12,000 feet, and a broken deck at 25,000 feet. Moving on to the overnight hours, we'll just see an increase of our mid-level cloudiness once again with another decaying complex of showers and thunderstorms off the west moving towards our region with just some cloud cover and no chances of precipitation. Looking at a few at 10,000 feet, a scatter deck at 15,000 feet, and a broken deck at 25,000 feet at 4 o'clock local on Wednesday, and then by 8 o'clock local on Wednesday we'll have a scatter deck at 10,000 feet, a scatter deck at 15,000 feet, and a broken deck at 25,000 feet. Our tides are normal currently, and looking in the next few days from Wednesday through Thursday. On Wednesday we'll have hazy, hot, and humid conditions with just a slight chance an afternoon or evening shower or thunderstorm, high of 93 degrees. Yesterday it looked like we would have a better chance of showers and thunderstorms on Wednesday, but today it looks like that upper level disturbance is weaker than was depicted by the models yesterday, as well as that southeastern ridge off the southeast coast remaining strong over our region, just giving us a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Wednesday night we'll have partly cloudy skies, a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm early, and then partly cloudy and muggy with a low of 78 degrees. And for Thursday we'll have continued hazy, hot, and humid conditions, very slight chance of a evening or afternoon shower or thunderstorm, a pop-up variety, high of 94 degrees. So for Wednesday and Thursday we'll both be expecting days with heat index over 100 degrees, and that will be likely during the early afternoon hours before a sea breeze moves on shore. With that, I complete the 8:15 daily operations weather brief. We'll be back at 10 o'clock for our normal weather briefing